Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen auset-heru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, pass it on to somebody else who might like it too, and drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And remember to stick around to the end of this video because at the end of the video, I'm going to respond to 2 positive comments from previous videos. And one of them might be yours. Also, if you would like to get a reading done, or if you want to contact me, or if you want to become my patron on Patreon, all of that information is underneath this video as well. Now, today we're going to take a Buzzfeed quiz, and I'm going to put a link to this quiz underneath this video, so you can take it if you want to. Today's quiz is how kinky are you actually? So you're going to get to find out how kinky is your queen and how kinky are you if you take this test too. So let's see how I score. I haven't had sex in so long I can't even remember how. So I don't know if my score is going to be that great, but who knows? Let's find out. Number 1, do you enjoy using a blindfold during sex? Yeah, I'm into it, Daddy. Yeah. Good start. Okay. Blindfolds are fun. Using handcuffs. Oh, definitely. I love handcuffs. Oh, definitely. I used to have this girl I was messing with for a while, and she used to let me use the handcuffs all the time. I like using them on other people, not so much wearing them. But yeah, using rope as a form of restraint. Oh yeah, bring them on. Bring the ropes, bring the extension cords. Yeah, I'm into that. I like that a lot. Using bondage tape as a form of restraint. I've never tried it, but I would definitely do it. I would definitely do that. Spanking with hands. Yes. Oh my God. I like giving spankings. I like getting spankings. Spanking, yes. Yes to spankings. And I don't know why, because when I was a kid, I mean, if you hit me when I was a kid, I would scream bloody murder. But as an adult, spankings were really hot. Don't know why. Spanking with a prop like a paddle or a cane. I would definitely like that. Not so much on me. I would like to use one though. I've used like riding crops, whips. One time I did break my paddle. I had a ping pong paddle and I was using it to spank my ex, a Leo, and a piece of it broke off. And yeah, she used her safe word that day. I think that we had a little communication issue that day. So yeah, but okay, yeah, I like using items. My favorite item was that, now I think about it, my favorite item was the flathead brush. That was the one. Dirty talk during sex. Definitely. Oh my God, you gotta talk dirty. What are you there for if you're not gonna talk dirty? Spitting in someone's mouth, someone spitting in your mouth. See, I don't do the spit thing. Yeah, I don't do the fluids thing. I don't do spit, I don't do urine, I don't do feces. Keep all that over there. Tasting your own cum. No, I'm good. I mean, if I do taste it because it's on something, then that's fine, but it's not something I really seek out. Tasting someone else's cum. If it comes out, it comes out, but it's not something I'm seeking. Nipple play with hands. Like, oh my God, y'all taking me back. Yes, into it. Y'all taking me bizarre. Nipple play with prompts, such as clamps. Yeah, get them clamps. Heck yeah. I'm definitely into that. I used to have some, as a matter of fact. I don't know what happened to them. Using a toy during sex like a dildo or a butt plug. Yeah, and yeah. I've never tried the plug, but hey, with the right person, I would be willing to try the plug. I actually want to try the beads. They have some beads you put in and then you pull them out. I've seen them before, but I never tried them. As a matter of fact, I had a pair and just never tried them. Using a leash and a collar during sex. This can be very hot. I can imagine having somebody on a leash, or being on a leash even, and walking down South Street in Philadelphia as part of like foreplay. That would be really hot. I could definitely see that. A nice diamond studded collar. I used to have this guy when I was 23. This is one of the last men I ever dated. I used to date this guy. He was a Scorpio. He was an ex-stripper. He was crazy. And he used to wear this little bow tie that I bought him with matching underwear, and he would crawl around on the floor, and I would beat him with this flathead brush. So yeah, the collar and the leash can be a lot of fun, inside and outside. Having sex while wearing a mask or bondage hood. I've never tried a mask or a bondage hood. I think it would be hot. I get very hot during that time, and I don't think I would like that. I would try it, but I think that would be too hot. Foot play and foot worship. Yes. Oh my God. I don't really get into feet, to be honest with you, but I've had people suck on my toes. Oh my God. Voldemort was famous for doing that shit. That was one of his things. He was into that. So that was kind of cool. But me, not really into feet, but it feels really sexual when somebody else does it to you sometimes. I think it depends on how ticklish you are. Using ice cubes during sex. Yes, that's a yes. They did that in that Spike Lee movie, Do the Right Thing. That's when I learned that. And I definitely tried it. I tried it a couple of times, especially in the summertime. It's very cool. Using hot wax during sex. Tried that too. That's very stimulating as well. Yeah. They got some good ones on here. Okay, Buzzfeed, I see you. I see you kinked out. Sexting someone. I do like sexting. I think you got to be careful with sexting, because if your face is in it or if you're identifiable, it could be a problem. You know, if you and your girlfriend are sending each other pictures and they get mad at you and put them on a revenge porn site or something like that, I would rather just talk dirty in sex, you know, talk dirty in text, or show, you know, a little something, but not everything. So yeah. I think sexting is cool, especially when it's just dirty texting. I like that a lot. Having phone sex. I don't like phone sex. We used to do phone sex when I was young. It doesn't do anything for me. Sending and receiving nudes. Yeah, I love looking at nudes, especially if of the person I'm trying to mess with. Oh God, I love that. I'm not really so much into sending my own nudes. If it's for art, then yes, I have posed nude for art many times, couple different artists. I'll do that. I love that, but not on some porn. Now I'll take their nudes, but nah. And I won't send nobody else their nudes. I'll delete them when we stop talking, but. As a matter of fact, I've had nudes. I've had a lot of nudes in my day, and I deleted them all. But for me, filming yourself having sex, no. When I'm having sex, it's a very intimate, private time for me. And I don't want nobody else watching it later and critiquing my performance. You know, no. Having sex in a sex swing. I've never tried it, but I definitely would. I've seen them on television, and I'm like, that looks really cool. Having sex in a risky place, somewhere you could get caught. That's pretty hot. That is pretty hot. I've had sex outside before on a tennis court. I've had sex in a car, places like that. And it was hot. I mean, I can't hold you. It was very exciting. But you got to be really careful, because the last thing in the world you want to do is get arrested with your booty in the air. And gotta tell your mama why she gotta come bail you out, because you was having sex on 3rd Street in the backseat of your Jeep. So you gotta be careful with that one. Having sex while people watch. Nah, that's not me. Watching other people have sex. I will watch other people have sex, especially like if I'm looking out the window. And this has not happened to me, by the way, but if it did, I always think about that when I'm looking out the window or on the balcony. I probably would watch. I definitely would watch. Now that I think about it, I am nosy like that. I would be like, I would be all out the window on that one. I'll probably call my friends. Oh my God. Having a threesome. Been there, done that, did not like it. I had 3 of them. Didn't like any of them. In the first case, the guy got jealous, which was so stupid because it was with a guy and a girl. The guy got jealous. The next time it was good as far as everybody's balance of energy was good, but it just wasn't that great. I found it to be too much going on, and I had a really hard time like focusing. I gotta concentrate, and I had a hard time focusing, so I didn't like it the second or the third time. So I didn't do it again, and I was like 21 the last time that happened. So nah, not into it. Some people swear by it, but for me, it really just wasn't all that. To be honest with you, if it's with a man, I think now at this point in my life, if I was going to have a threesome with 2 women, because all those situations was with a man and a woman. If it was 2 women, I think it probably would be pretty cool, honestly. I probably wouldn't do it because, again, there's just so much going on. But in those cases, I mean, to be straight up, most men can't satisfy one woman. And if they can satisfy her, that's all they got. That's it, you know? Unless they're taking something or enhancing them, or they're some kind of, superstar or something. So most of the time, from people who told me about their threesomes, and from the last two that I had, it really wasn't that great. I found myself like, one of y'all could have not been here. And I would have been fine. Having a foursome, nah, I'm good. That part of my life is all way, way gone. Having group sex with more than 4 people, I'm not doing the O. Nah, I'm good. Don't want to do the O. Wearing fetish outfits like leather or rubber. I'll wear that. That sounds like a fun role playing. I would wear that. Yes, yes, yes. Using a chastity device like a chastity belt or penis cage. I guess for a role play, a chastity belt, okay, all right, I can see that. I would try that. I've never tried it before. Role play for sexual purposes. I love sexual role playing. Love it. I've done it so many times. Breath play, choking, for example. No. You mess around and choke me out and I pass out or die? I'm good. Animal role play, pretending to be a dog. Nah. I might growl during sex, but I don't want to pretend to be a dog. Nah. I growl, I bite, I scratch, but nah, I don't want to do that. Age play, a consenting adult role playing as a baby, for example. I've heard of this. I knew this man online on this program I used to be on. And he was a grown man. He was an engineer. He was very successful. And he was into baby play. So he had this woman that lived with him, and she was his mommy. And she would, like, he was an engineer, so he built a adult-sized high chair. He had an adult-sized crib that he slept in at night. He had an adult-sized playpen. She would make him little pancakes, and he had like bibs and onesies and all kinds of stuff. He was very into it, and it was very shocking to me because he was talking about how he would wear a pamper and go to work. And he'd have on his business suit and his briefcase, and he was like, like I said, he was an engineer, but he was like a top dog, and then he would come home, and it turned him on to have his pamper on underneath his suit, and nobody knew. And then he would come home, and his mommy would make him pancakes and stuff. And it wasn't for me. I mean, he was into it, he enjoyed it. It just isn't for me. I'm good. I don't want to play that particular game. That wouldn't turn me on in the least bit. Trampling, standing on someone for sexual pleasure. No, I'm not trying to break nobody back. I'm a big girl. I'm not trying to break nobody up. Fisting. Oh my God. I remember I was with this female one time, and we were about to get into the sexual act, and she was like, fist me. And I was like, I gotta go. Like, the whole concept of it just, I believe in elasticity, so we're not going to do that. Erotic electrical stimulation using electrical currents for sexual pleasure. That sounds dangerous. I'm not going to do that one. Having sex that involves urine. No, I do not do urine. I don't do feces. That's the second question, is feces. I don't do urine. I don't do feces. I don't do spit. I don't do blood. Nah, keep all that. Ugh. All right, we're done. Let's see how kinky is your queen. I want to know how kinky you guys are. I'm an old lady now, so. You got very kinky. No. Really? Your kinky levels are so unparalleled. You put Christian Grey in the shade. Oh, y'all did me dirty, Buzzfeed. Okay. You've already done a lot of things on the list. And are definitely up for trying the rest. Some. You have a little try anything once attitude. Most things once, not everything, which always makes sex with you a unique and unforgettable experience. I've heard that before many times now that I think about it. Okay, BuzzFeed. Well, that's what BuzzFeed had to say. BuzzFeed thinks I'm very kinky. I haven't had sex since I was 39 and I'm 43, so I'm thinking probably not. But I'll go along with what BuzzFeed had to say. How kinky are you? Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to leave this quiz if you want to take it. All right, now we're going to take a look at 2 positive comments. Okay, ZT said, "Hey Queen, I love saying your intro with you. I did my love languages quiz and 30% is quality time. I have 3 that are 20%, which is acts of service, words of affirmation, and physical touch. My last one is receiving gifts, and that's 10%. I'm the type to give gifts, not receive them." Okay, that makes good sense. And you said quality time is your biggest one. A lot of people like quality time. That's a big one for a lot of people. Alina CG. Alina or Alina, one of the two, CG. Hey, sweetie. She said, "Thanks for the video. Showed me a lot about the relationship with my in-laws. They gave me presents and I didn't consider it as a way of love. For me, quality time comes first, but now I'll take all this 5 into consideration. Thank you." Yeah, you're very welcome. But you know, it's very common because this is new. This is like new, you know. Most people that have been in relationships, they just they love each other based on their own language. So your in-laws are giving you gifts because that's their love language. But what they need to do is find out your love language. So you like quality time, so they should spend quality time with you and you should give them gifts. That's really the way that will work better because that's their love language. But a lot of people don't know about love languages. A lot of people don't understand it, as I talked about in the other video. So it's something you would have to explain to them. You know? All right, guys, that was the last one. So come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See ya.